My name is Mohammed Nsereko. I'm the Member of Parliament for Kampala Central from Uganda. Stay tuned on TVA as myself I'm watching TVA. Kampala is a very wonderful city. Kampala is built on more than 8 hills at the moment. Previously in its history, it was built on 7 hills. Kampala is relatively on a high altitude and enjoying an equatorial weather that has both rain and sunshine. It's normally cold in the night, but it's hot in the morning, therefore giving you a mix of temperature and weather, and that makes it a beauty, with smiling people, welcoming people, and with the fauna and flora in Kampala, you can't miss out the enjoyment in Kampala city.
Abali balowooza nti sirifuna njagala muliwa namufunye omwana ayakokkira ettaala mulungi bannange mulungi. She's so pretty, mama mama. Omwana bw'aseka toyagala amale kuseka, bw'atunula toyagala amale kutunula, bw'atambula toyagala amale. She's so pretty, ono basinga. Mama mama, oli mulungi bambi. Mama mama, onsanyusa nnyo munange. Mama mama, ndaira baby ndaira obutakuleka mu bitala, ndibeerawo ng'oyagala akafuba okuwummula bamugumu, ndikulerako omulungi bamusuuta, ndikuwandira entalo ne bweriba mpologoma ndijanganga. You're so pretty, yensonga kankutwale wange ofuuka omukyala, ze nina okuzimba bannange, nina omulungi ogenda kulya bulungi, ojjanga kusula nange nga nkuweekako buli lunaku ogenda kulya ebintu, ndikulindangako sirikuleka kusigala mabega wamma. Love yaffe terikaddiwa buli lunaku eriba nto baby nkusuubiza. Bono basinga mama mama, onsanyusa nnyo munange. Mama mama, oli mulungi bambi. Oh mama mama.
There are lots of sights for someone to see when they come to Kampala. In Kampala, we have one of the oldest museums.
This museum started in 1908, and the architect behind the establishment of this museum was the first governor of Uganda by the names of Sir Hiskes Bey.
We have Fort Lugard. Fort Lugard is where the declaration of colonization of Uganda was made by Captain Frederick Lugard and East Africa. We also have the Kasubi tombs, one of the oldest and UNESCO sites in Kampala, where the kings of the people of Buganda were buried or laid to rest. That is one of the greatest and oldest colonial sites. We have the King's Palace called the Lubiri and the Twekobe of Buganda. We have Makerere University, that was the first university in East Africa.
Welcome to Makerere University, the oldest and by all standards the best institution of higher learning in the nation.
Makerere has repositioned herself as a research-driven university where research drives the teaching, innovations and community interventions.
So, for those of you that want to go for prayers, the Muslims, we have one of the biggest mosques in East Africa. It's about a 20,000-seater mosque at Old Kampala. We have Namirembe Cathedral on the top of the hill. We have Rubaga Cathedral for the Catholics, Namirembe for the Protestants, and for the Muslims. But we also have born-again churches like Miracle Center and some others. They are beautiful cathedrals for those that love to do church going. For those that enjoy sports, we have the Lugogo Indoor Arena. We have very many outdoor sports facilities in Kampala, and we also have the Mandela Stadium that is just near Kampala.
Ningependa nikuone nikupe yote vyangu, nikupe chochote unachotaka, chochote upate, lakini sina namna ya kukupata. Ungekuwa nafasi unaishi ati ningekuwa mbali vipi, ningekuja nikuone wewe. Ungekuwa na nambari ya simu, Facebook au Twitter, lakini hata sura ulificha. Nimesubiri sana, lini tutaonana? I don't know what to do, I'm waiting for you. Nimesubiri sana, lini tutaonana?
Taxi Safari.
I've visited very many countries. I've been to South Africa, I've been to Kenya, I've been to Rwanda, I've been to Tanzania, I've been to Burundi, I've been to DRC Congo, I've been to South Sudan, I've been to Sudan, Khartoum, I've been to Egypt, I've been to Ethiopia, I've been to Gabon, I've been to Cameroon, I've been to Tunisia, I've been to Morocco. I think nearly gone to most parts of Africa. I've not gone to all Africa, but I've been to Zambia, I've been to Malawi, and the entire Africa I think is even Angola. The whole of Africa is nice. I cannot say that every place in Africa has its distinct future. The peoples, you learn the people, their languages, the beauty. I mean, the dance in Africa. Like I was here in Dar es Salaam yesterday. The cultural dances of the people of Dar es Salaam, they are so similar to those of the Baganda. They are so similar to those of the Kenyans. They are so similar to those of the people in Rwanda, in Kigali. And the Burundi, they have a very beautiful cultural dance. But the same dances were similar to those I witnessed in Gabon, in South Africa, in Zambia, in Zimbabwe. So we are basically the same people, and this is what I like Africans to realize. We are one. We are only distributed by lands of symmetry in 1886 by the colonial masters to say this is Tanzania and this is Uganda, but there is no single difference. And I wonder why you even hear that an African should seek a visa to go to another African country. We are actually the same. We should open up borders, be one, trade together. Intermarriages, encourage as many intermarriages as possible so that we can deepen and widen our solidarity and unity.